Greetings, travelers, and welcome to Egregious Games. I'm here with the new Metroid Dread overview trailer. I don't know what else they're going to show. I was half considering not watching this because the game's coming out in a month now. I'm gonna play it, I know that. But you know, I am a YouTuber and it's my job to react to things and provide you with my entertainment and analysis, and so I will watch this for you and not for me. So without further ado, let's get the show on the road.
Exploration and dread. An unprecedented threat is closing in on Samus. Metroid Dread. The most powerful bounty hunter in the galaxy, Samus Aran. On her latest mission, she'll explore the inner belly of a beastly planet. This mission will take Samus to the as yet unexplored planet ZDR, which holds many secrets. Beneath the planet's surface lies a massive labyrinth of distinct areas, from caves to magma chambers, ancient forests, and underwater depths. At Samus's disposal is a powerful arm cannon, missiles, her jumping prowess, a new slide, and a brutal melee counter, which deflects enemy attacks.
I don't know why they're still calling it a counter at this point. It is just a melee attack.
She'll gain additional abilities. Cling to certain walls and ceilings with the spider magnet. Morph into a ball to enter narrow passages with the morph ball. Move at high speed with the flash shift. Lock on to multiple targets at once with the storm missile. With each ability you uncover as Samus, your exploratory options will expand. Eventually, the whole planet will open up and be yours to explore at will. The abilities you gain can also be used in combat against enemies, making them versatile in a number of situations. Research robots called Emmy will track down Samus and attempt to capture her. Their bodies are covered with tough armor that regular attacks cannot penetrate. If they capture Samus, she will meet her end. Emmy hunt down Samus by detecting the sound she makes. And once one sees her, the real hunt begins. To evade the relentless Emmy, your only option is to use Samus's abilities to avoid detection and escape. Different types of Emmy with varying capabilities lie in wait across planet ZDR.
I'm willing to bet we'll get an ability from at least one Emmy.
Ruins of a long-lost civilization litter the planet. And is the mysterious bird-like Chozo figure ally or enemy? What secret truths hide within planet ZDR?
Okay.
Beyond the mission, beyond the dread, what true terror lies in wait?
It makes sense for them to put Kraid in restraints, because he never moves much anyway.
A Metroid Dread special edition that includes the game, 5 art cards, steelbook, and art book.
Don't fucking tempt me, Nintendo!
I mean,
Don't make me buy the special edition. I won't do it.
Players can use compatible amiibo figures with the Metroid Dread game.
Damn it.
Acquire an additional
I'm too
energy
poor
drink
for this.
by tapping the Samus amiibo.
I really want that. I would buy the
Or get
shit
an
out of that.
additional
And
missile
I
plus
hate
tap
these
by
Funko
tapping
Pop
the
type
Emmy
things.
amiibo.
But I really love the
Tap
the
these
Dread
figures
outfit. I
again
do not
to
have a
replenish
Samus
certain
amiibo.
amount of the resources once per day.
I have but a Link one.
Amiibo.
Don't know about that. I don't want actual advantages in game. I just think it's cool to have. Yeah, I would say that there was one big reveal there, one very telling reveal. After we have, I have done my Chozo lore analysis video, which I would click if you are more interested in this kind of thing, because I went into a lot more depth into that there. But they specifically said mysterious Chozo figure, and they cut from the two Chozo, or one that we have seen, out of armor and in armor. So we didn't know up until this point whether this was one Chozo or two different characters. But it feels like they've given a little bit of a spoiler away there, and pointed out that it's probably the same. And my theory about it being not necessarily a bad guy may be true. This may be a redo of the Grey Voice character from the manga, who's kind of like, you're never quite sure if he's on Samus's side or not. Ultimately, he has her best interests at heart. But it's too tempting, isn't it, Sakamoto? It's too fucking tempting. You're like, okay, the last overbearing father figure character didn't go over too well. But what if I try again? We'll relegate Adam, the AI version of Adam, to a side role, because we can't do that anymore. It's just too much bad press. But what if Birdo Man is now the guy going, "Oh, Samus, I must do this for your own good. If you have all your powers, this will be too easy. You'll never be prepared for the final test. So I will strip your powers away and make you go through trials." Come on, it's obvious. That's it. It's 100% it. I've never been wrong before in my life. So look forward to the full game. I will be playing that in a month's time, less than a month's time now, until it comes out. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this one, I have plenty more. If you like this, give me a like or subscribe. I'm a very small channel, so every single one of you helps me out. And other than that, just have a great rest of your day. Just one more thing I wanted to add. With any new trailer, we get a new Metroid Dread report, and this one is no exception. And there are a few little telling things in here. Not really much. I'm not really doubting my theory. I was, as I started reading, because this one is all about the Chozo, and this seems like a kind of a response almost to some of the speculation videos like mine, talking about what role are they going to play in this story. This is all just like a recap. So if you know who the Chozo are, if you've played a previous Metroid game, you'll know all of this. But if you don't, the Chozo are the people who raised Samus. I say people, they are bird people. And they were pretty much the most technologically advanced civilization in the Metroid universe. She basically lived on a colony when she was a little kid, 4 or 5 years old. That's when Ridley attacked the colony with all of the space pirates. Her parents were killed. And the Chozo, who had visited this little colony previously, saved Samus, who was the sole survivor, infused her with their DNA so that she could survive on the planet. Don't look into any dirty shit with that. Don't fucking make any dirty jokes. I know you sick fucks. Anyway, so the Chozo at some point all died out. This is a very mysterious thing. We don't know what killed them off. Or we didn't. There have been many theories. It was kind of initially just assumed that the Metroids wiped them out. But at the end of Samus Returns, the remake of Metroid 2, we got some new salient information, which is actually referenced right at the bottom here of this article. Yeah. And we're getting new high-definition versions of these pictures, which is very nice. But yeah, we're talking about Chozo from previous games. But the more interesting thing about this is talking about a mysterious opponent. Now, for all they're talking about, there are multiple Chozo living. They do not show the unmasked Chozo that we've seen in the trailers thus far, that we saw in that overview trailer. We only see this one referred to, and then Chozo soldiers. We do not see any reference to the other living Chozo, so it's seeming more and more likely that this guy and the other Chozo seen are the same person. But we do get this thing of Chozo soldiers. And there's an interesting thing here saying, so it says here, the presence of Chozo is one of the Metroid Dread game's many terrors. Samus was raised by the Chozo, but the Chozo who appear in this game are extremely hostile. Plus she gets completely overwhelmed in her battle against a mysterious Chozo figure. What plans do these Chozo have? Are they enemies or allies to Samus? If they are enemies, how in the world will Samus defeat them? You'll have to play the game to find the answers you seek. But yeah, it's interesting that they show these Chozo soldiers, and then they also show... they don't actually show the one final image here, interestingly enough. They do not show the one that I referenced in my lore video, which has many Chozo soldiers in it, let's put it that way. But it's clear that these are real Chozo. They are not just combat robots. They are living Chozo in some cases, these guys with spears. Now, I would have assumed they were robots prior to this game, just because Chozo are too important to have a living Chozo kind of wasted on just mooks, you know. But it seems there are Chozo mooks now who Samus is just going to be fucking mowing down. So that's interesting. I'm not going to say too much more on this, but I just wanted to add this little bit here, that there is now this new information. And other than that, I don't think I'm going to do any more coverage up until the launch of this game, unless there's some really cool new stuff, maybe some more gameplay focused stuff. But I'm going to wait until the game comes out, I think, at this point. And I'm very much looking forward to it. And I hope you guys are around to join me. If you want those notifications when that comes out, make sure to subscribe, click that notifications button, and you will be aware. So thank you very much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.